Pope Leo XIV seems to be a fascinating man, because I know this has been said before that he wasn't really in the running, or maybe he was in the second tier of contenders that we were considering. Even when I was interviewing Bishop Robert Barron beforehand, we were talking about many different names. His name did come up, and I said, what about Prevost from Chicago? And Bishop Barron said, well, no, but he's an American. Now, he did say he's the least American, but really, they're the superpower in the world. They control capitalism, the entertainment industry, and what? You're going to control the church as well. There was a feeling that it would never go to an American. That being said, when he came to the balcony, the surprise, you could feel it in St. Peter's Square. People were shocked and they were surprised. But then we really got a sense, as one of the other cardinals said pretty quickly, that he was more a citizen of the world. And I mean that because of his time in Peru, because of his time working in the Vatican in Rome, his time then in the United States, that he was a mix and a blend of everything, which in hindsight, looking back, he should have been one of the top contenders we were looking at, because he ticks all of those boxes and he seems like a perfect candidate. But as someone who's been covering the church and has seen the division in the church, the two sides clashing, seem to be more and more under Pope Francis's pontificate. I think so far in the first couple of weeks of Pope Leo, it's been nice to see the temperature cool down a bit, and those two sides somewhat seem to come together just a little bit in unity. In fact, I was struck when he was talking during his inauguration mass, and in his sermon, Pope Leo mentioned the word unity. He talked about communion. He talked about bringing sides together a number of times. So you can tell that this is going to be one of the real trusting forces of his papacy, we hope. And even from what he says and what he wears, when he talks, he often emphasizes many of the teachings and the strong points of Pope Francis's legacy, but then he is wearing the more traditional papal attire, the garments. He is moving back into the apostolic palace. He keeps saying that he wants to be a bridge builder and bring all Catholics together, which is what we need. And that's Pontiff, isn't it? The bridge builder. So I think it may be, as someone said to me, it may be a little bit of a quieter papacy, but maybe that wouldn't be so much of a bad thing.